Big titties. Big old titties. Ah.
Big old titties.
All right. Big titties is really the perfect sound check. That's becoming like a thing.
I don't think in this Me Too time that's an appropriate.
Don't like big titties. Like
That's just staying with it, huh?
They
Fuck
don't
it, you
like-
just not budging on it.
you can't say big titties now. You can't say big titties no more.
I don't think it's a appropriate sound check and shit. Like you just can't sound check like big titties.
Big titties, man.
Can't just be like titties.
Look, man, big
Check.
titties. Like like you can't be like I'm gonna grab your titties, but like if you just go, oh shit, man, like it's big ass titties, like.
It'll start a whole conversation of why I don't start with dick.
I don't like dick. But like if it's whoever enjoys dick and they start their podcast with like dick, big old dick, then that's
To me, I just still enjoy yelling like dick way more than titties.
nah. Penis is funny. Penis to me is sometimes funnier than dick. Like you didn't play the penis game, man. Penis.
Nah, that dick game. Like I played a dick game.
You-
So somebody be like, man, y'all want to go get some dick?
Oh, we used to do that.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
like-
I thought you said just to get no. We used to do that shit. The Dafu heavy. That shit. Was
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
dick
my
game.
God, that was
I'm
brilliant.
much more open to the dick game than
Cause
titties.
Dafu made it easy. Cause like every time you go out to eat, like he can never just be. You go to the fucking wherever restaurant or wherever fucking pull up place. Like, hey, can I get a number 2 large?
he has
whatever.
to order in complete
This nigga be
silence.
like, hey, can I get a number
Dick!
2 with no cheese, with a side of fries with no salt, undercooked.
Right.
So
yeah.
it just was a lot of opportunities. Oh, can I get a side
Side
of
of
dick?
Yeah.
With another episode of dick. So yeah,
Yeah, shout out to Dafu. It's just a lot of dick episodes.
pretty much.
I guess this is episode 1, just a dope ass podcast. We just recorded
This
shit.
is.
Like we have to it's probably like mad sound in the background and shit. Like I haven't quieted the background down or nothing.
Look, man, y'all
It's
just gonna
like a
catch this
audio track
gorilla
that turned
ass
into-
recording, okay? Real rap raw. Y'all hear from the jump. This way, when niggas become some shit, I don't want to start out good because then you have nowhere to go but down.
Nah, I think like at that point you'll have to go. You don't have nowhere to go but rich. So I wouldn't mind starting high, I guess.
Tell y'all right now. Sell out daddy.
Right? Oh, what?
I don't know none of y'all.
Selling out quick.
I am changed.
Quick.
Don't even look at me. I'm so changed. I don't even like when people like that I see from high school like see me on the street. If I ain't talked to you in over like a year, we are brand new. You got to reintroduce yourself. I don't even know you. You're not the same person. I'm not the same person.
Depends on what day you catch me on.
Nah, nigga.
Depends on what day you catch me on.
I'll give you what day you catch me on if it's a year. If it's been over like 4 or 5, we got it. I don't even know you no more. I'm not the same person. Don't come to me with, you remember that? No, I don't.
If you got a memory with me, then you're pretty much good. If you can come to me and say some shit that's like, yo, you remember? You might have a chance. Like, if you just a motherfucker that's running up like, we had anatomy. 07. like, you don't get the fuck away from me, fam.
We had anatomy.
Yeah, like, I don't, you better have a memory, nigga. Like, I've been through too much in my life for people not to have, you better have a memory you coming over here.
I can have that. I can ride with
Yeah,
that.
don't just, if we were just present in the same place at the same time, then that don't mean nothing.
Remember that time over there
Yeah.
with that thing with such and such and them?
Yeah, remember the day with the tree? What? The tree? Get the fuck away from me, asshole.
I don't think I know you at all, actually. Just
Yeah, no. So, bullshit topic number 1.
oh, here we go.
Conor McGregor.
Got that motherfucking.
He beat that boy up on purpose.
No, he really like that's not even like.
Yeah,
you know,
that was bad. Like, I can't even make fun of that because I feel bad for that man.
No, I can make fun of it. Like,
Nah, that was
like he
bad.
beat him the fuck up.
Nah, yeah,
Like
that
you know,
was
like
bad.
you like going like we just talked about high school. Like, no, dog, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. Like that was some grade school shit.
Nah,
like,
that nigga socked him.
He beat him. Yeah, he socked that nigga. Like
You know what I mean?
They
Like,
really.
there's a whole difference between a punch and a sock. A
He
punch is
socked that
something
nigga,
that's
dog. Like
a punch has form and like you move your
he-
hips and
yeah.
when a nigga sock you is when like you make
Yeah.
your nephew mad.
No, he club punched that nigga.
Yeah,
dog.
like-
like you know, like shout out to Jamie Foxx. You know, like
Jamie Foxx.
he on the ground. I'm in the car trying to figure out what the fuck just
What the
happened.
fuck
like,
just happened?
yeah, he.
Nah, Khabib beat that nigga
Yeah, he beat that nigga up. No, yeah, he beat that nigga up. Like,
oh my god,
like no cuss words. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna beat you up, bro." Like, and he beat him up.
That nigga, like you know what? Hey, look,
Stacy, I just wanted you to scare him.
Tiff wanted to bet on Khabib, man. I had some faith in Conor. I thought Conor, like, you know how you get beat up enough that you learn how to fight.
He
like
sucked
I thought
the accent
Conor
out that boy.
So you know how you like you don't live in the hood, but your granny house in the hood, all your cousins hang out. You got to go to your granny house and eventually learn how to fight because all your cousins there beat your ass.
You talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Conor. I mean, that's every black person's story. But like, I thought that happened to Conor when he went to boxing. I thought going to boxing was like going to his black cousin house or his granny house, and he got his ass whooped enough there that he would be able to come back to the white neighborhood and know how to fight. But no.
Hard no.
That nigga ran into a motherfucker who's Russian and Muslim.
Yeah, yo, like that's
that
almost
nigga Russian and Muslim.
Yeah, that's illegal. Like there's a video, like I think, is that real? Like where he's wrestling
really
a bear?
Wrestling a bear. That is an actual.
Why the
factual,
fuck would
real,
you like?
yeah,
why is that
real.
even like? Why?
He's 7 or between 7 and 9 and some shit in them videos.
Yo, he's a real anime character. Like he's not like nobody does that.
Nigga, Conor needed the Black Panther suit. Like that nigga.
Yo,
needed the, like
fuck.
He. Oh my god. He
Yeah,
needed the heart shaped
bad.
herb. God damn. that nigga beat this shit out of. Yo, he beat.
Yeah.
You know you get beat up when you just sit on the ground after the fight.
Yeah, no, he.
That nigga talk shit to Conor and everything. Conor was like, I ain't gotta deal with this. I'm too big for this. I'm bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he.
No, Conor really was like, you know, I probably should get in the movies now. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Oh no, he got Ronda Rousey. He got Ronda Rousey. Beat that nigga into. Conor got 2 Expendables, maybe like a WWE pay-per-view in him.
No, I don't know if old girl gets enough credit for whooping somebody completely out of their career.
Ooh.
She knocked Ronda right into a whole nother career path.
Well, I mean, I think it was because they hyped Ronda up so much.
They did.
They hyped Ronda up so much. Ronda was really.
I didn't like Ronda's walk to the ring. I didn't like it.
Man, nothing about Ronda. Ronda looked like she had afternoon plans and the school called her to pick her kid up early. Like, that's about as mad as I could have believed Ronda was. Like, bitch, you had wine afternoon planned and the school called you to pick up Tatum early. Bitch, like, that's about as much as I believe Ronda Rousey was really going to do.
So you think Ronda drinks Stella Rosa?
Who?
Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey drinks Stella Rosa.
Ronda Rousey, like, she drink whiskey and shit. Like, she look like she drink whiskey.
See, that make me think you should be able to beat the motherfucker the fuck up. Like...
You know, white women like Ronda be trying to prove a point and shit. I can outdrink you. I can outdrink you. Let's fucking drink. Be doing the Nick Swartz and shit. Let's fucking drink. Like, shut the fuck up.
That's not bad.
Speaking of irritating white women, so you know these white bitches say they're gonna take a knee for Brett Kavanaugh.
I heard that shit.
I just randomly, I'm just sliding through Instagram, just sliding, just thumb flicking. Ugh. Get to Amanda Seals, get to my cousin.
No, she went off.
And I'm like, let me check in with Cuzzo. Let me holler at Amanda. And here she as she always does, just keeps me informed. She like, where was you hoes?
Ever.
Like, yeah, I
ever.
was just gonna point
like,
out
where was y'all ever at? Ever.
Yeah, like it's a thing now. Like that's just a stance you can take now. That's like a sit-in now. They just gonna kneel.
Yeah,
any feelings?
I was
so disgusted. I ain't gonna hold you up. I was disgusted.
Yeah, I'm not checking for them like that. Like that's just whack.
I mean, I'm checking for like the Kavanaugh shit.
No, the Kavanaugh shit, yeah, but I'm just like, I don't know, white people finding like outlandish ways to like just bullshit. I don't have it anymore. I don't like.
I'm here for white outrage right now. White outrage.
White people doing wild shit.
White people tears is really helping me right now. White people tears is an answer for me. If I eat stuff that make my stomach hurt or like I get heartburn,
of course.
I can watch stuff that make white people.
You gotta have a couple bottles of that on the shelf.
Yeah, white people tears is definitely valuable.
Well, should have definitely
valuable thing to have. Like after that Conor fight, like white people were so upset that like Habib jumped over the fence, and I'm like, do y'all understand what is the importance of what this man said?
Okay, that's another thing. Like that's been like from the Cardi B
like
shit.
White Shock to me is just out fucking landed. So like I guess it's White Shock is what
I don't understand that shit. Like he jumped in the crowd. Like even mad motherfuckers talk about this. Like you can't just say shit and not think somebody gonna knock you the fuck out. He jumped. Yeah, that nigga probably talk shit in the crowd too. Like you remember when you called me a fucking bear wrestling communists, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. You
Not
too. We'll
even
beat
that,
all
fam.
y'all the fuck
You,
up. Like
number one, okay. This man is Muslim. You talked about his religion.
they talked about his son, dog. Like I beat
He's
you all the
Russian.
fuck up.
Talked about his country. You talked about this man's family. He grew up on the side of a fucking mountain in a wooden home. The only thing he has is his fucking family. They took this nigga whole purse from the fight and he did not care. He doesn't care about money. You threw a fucking dolly through a bus window while this man and his family were on a bus. What in the fuck? Like,
Fight everybody.
yeah, I just think, push your T voice. Sometimes you gotta burn the whole fucking house down.
Dead ass.
Burn the whole fucking house
I
down.
don't know,
And
I
that's
don't
what
like-
happened. And
I don't
I
like
like
that.
I like kind of showmanship. Like, I like Conor in his ability to sell a fight, but I think the UFC did some shit that they ain't had no fucking business doing in this. And I think that they tried to take a page out of the TMT, boxing, black people selling the fight. But I think they forgot to, like, cultures, like just culture and how culture works. Like, as niggas, we understand, like, jonesing and snapping and cracking or dozens or whatever
Nigga,
the
there's
fuck you want to
jokes
call
and they're
it.
saying foul shit.
No, I mean,
But even when you say foul shit, like some shit,
everybody's
like,
talked about Roger Mayweather.
yeah.
Everybody has. Everybody's talking about Floyd, his father, his domestic violence, all that's like that's always brought up in that realm. And at this point, it's just in boxing for some odd reason, it's just this thing where it's like, it's just selling the fight. And after that, you can still dab him up, and he was a great fighter, and it was a great fight, and all that. Khabib said his shit. Khabib said, I don't treat this shit like this. He said, I treat this as a respect sport. So to me, don't sell a fight. And I think like Daniel Cormier and a lot of people talked about that shit, man. Like y'all, like other UFC fighters and shit was talking about that shit. Y'all can't, like I don't know. He kind of like talked about Dana White. He was like, you was fucking with some shit you ain't really know how to do. And like as far as motherfuckers talking shit in regards to hyping the fight. And after a while, Khabib was like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't really with this shit talking shit no more. We just gonna fight. And he was Allahu Akbar. When that nigga got to the press conferences and started Allahu Akbar questions,
But even a lot of
nigga
that,
should have known.
even a lot of that talking shit, I don't even understand. Like, that shit to me is corny. Like, all right, if I know you guys are already like established fighters, just fight, dog. Like,
Nah.
you can talk shit, yes, but like some of that shit extra, that shit's stupid
Well, you
to
have
me.
to
I'm already
understand-
here to watch y'all fight. If I'm a fight fan, I'm here for the fight.
But you also
anyways.
have to understand that there's some people that just through popular culture and how fighting, like combat sports and just all kind of shit, trends and moves over in the popular culture. Some motherfuckers are only tuning in to see Conor lose.
Fine.
Like, but you have to be a motherfucker that makes somebody either want you to put somebody on the side of either wanting to see you win or lose. You have to create that. And that's the fight promo game. But it's like,
you can promo it, but I just don't like this shit. Like motherfuckers, like what you just said. Like you can just like nothing you say can get you fucked up. I don't understand that.
No.
shit.
I think that precedent has been stopped.
I don't.
I think Khabib beat rules into the UFC this weekend.
Fuck UFC. I'm talking about motherfuckers in life. Like that shit. Like motherfuckers really out here. Like you can't.
Well,
get smacked
I don't think every motherfucker is doing that because it's like only certain motherfuckers are like world trained fighters. As a world trained fighter, I feel like you have a certain grounds to feel like you're comfortable with replying to another motherfucker, like depending on like regardless of what they say. I'm not a nigga that fight every day. I don't even work out every day. So like my basis of like when I'm gay, like I have to be in the mood to fight a nigga. Like if I'm not in the mood, you might just catch me one day. I'm not in the mood to fight just because my knee might be hurting that day. Like I'm not a nigga who's just in like fight shape and always
wild progressive.
yeah. Hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Fuck around and catch me on
I'm so proud of.
Man, you catch me on a day, I got too many errands to run. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm like, man, look, bro, I gotta save energy to take these groceries in the house. You got it, bro. You got it. This grocery list got 17 things on here today. Nah, man, you got it.
Oh,
But you
wow.
catch me on a day where I just ain't really got shit to do. Like I'm just going to return these shoes at Foot Locker real quick.
You got time
And you
today,
catch me
got
on
that-
walking out the mall.
I
I got time.
Today.
I might got time today. I might even get on you for just you was too close to me when I was pulling out the parking lot. I might park the car and get out on you just for that.
Man.
Like, but I think when you a nigga that fight every day and like fighting is how you like keep the water on and wash your ass, I think you just in more of a position to do that shit, like to talk shit about it.
Yeah, I'm with selling the fight. I just think like certain shit, like if it's stepping out of bounds, like that shit's whack.
It's
I just
gonna
think
be
that's
so much fucking background noise in this shit. Like
Probably.
I just realized the dishwasher was on mad loud.
I mean, well, y'all niggas in the house with us. We create an experience for y'all. Like,
Right.
Where do you guys? Nobody else.
Where
don't
do
get,
you live?
Yeah, you
Where
don't
do you
get this
live, huh?
anywhere else.
You got a
like,
studio
y'all
for us
in
to
here.
record in?
Y'all in here with us. Like, okay,
How
like
about that?
Y'all think y'all, you want quietness, you want nice,
You don't
proper
want quiet.
sound. No, you guys want to be in this living room with us, all
In
right?
this setting.
Yeah. We just out here, just living the dream.
Don't stop that. Let them dishes wash. Fuck these people. Shit. I gotta have plates. What the fuck?
We don't know these niggas for real. Like,
don't know these
they
niggas for
stop
real.
my life for y'all. Open the ears, goddamn.
Fuck
You
around
can
trying to
hear.
eat lasagna off a napkin because you want to have clear audio on the podcast.
You can hear us, goddamn.
The fuck out of here. Nah, but yeah, I think that nigga beat some rules into the UFC this weekend because that, like, I think they just found out POCs don't play certain shit. I think it's just maybe from white people. Because white people don't like, and even Conor himself, like, we seen Conor go too far with the Floyd shit and call Floyd a monkey and all that shit. I just think
got that
boundaries.
chin tapped.
Yeah, he just got his motherfucking chin tapped.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, fuck it.
Y'all ready to blow Chicago up? I know that's a random ass hard segue, but we got to throw all Chicago hip hop in the trash.
I don't even know if that was a segue. You just jumped completely off the like.
I was done talking about Conor, and Chicago just needs to be thrown in the trash.
Okay.
For a week.
Go.
Like, I wouldn't even throw Chicago in the trash when they was having 60 murders a week. But right now, Chicago artists right now could just fuck off.
There's a lot going on.
I mean, Kanye is eternally Chicago's asshole. Like, if Chicago had the shit, it would come out of Kanye. Well, it would. Chicago had the sweat, it would come out of Kanye West. If they had the shit, it would come out of R. Kelly. But like, Kanye West is the armpit of Chicago, and R. Kelly's the asshole of Chicago.
I'm running out of Kanye energy, dude. Like, I
know, and that's why this week I'm moving on from Kanye because Chance the Rapper gave me a reason to say fuck him even more.
even more.
Yeah, it's just I don't like Chance. I don't like him. But yeah, anyway.
I don't really care. I mean, clearly, because I'm.
He had me at first, but
I missed the reason to hate Chance. I know the reason to hate.
Well, I don't hate him.
I missed what he did. I know
he
people
gave $1 million to Chicago. Gave it to them for mental health issues. But it's like I'm tired. Like, I don't know, babe. Kind of talked about this. Me and my lady, we was talking about this, and it's like how you give money to motherfuckers that you have claimed already were corrupt or not doing enough for the city, or not.
Well, sometimes I don't know. I like to think that you might have gave it to the right. I don't know if
the right motherfucker at the city. Like, I didn't give it to the mayor. I gave it to Dolores, the clerk. Like, no, nigga, what the fuck? It's not how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know that. I mean, I like the gesture. I don't know. I like to think when these grand gestures are done, motherfuckers do their due diligence. Like, I don't have to give it to the. There are like research centers that are dedicated to these practices. You can give it directly to them. If there was like a research center that's directly in Chicago, he reached out and handed the money to them. I would like to think that happened. But to just give it to insert bullshit politician so he can buy a new whatever the fuck, that might not be the best bet.
I mean, to even give it to the city, though, to me, once you give it to the city, it's allocated to certain people to be spent.
Yeah.
Especially when it's excess money. It's not like it's money that's on the books for Chicago, that Chicago's like, oh, yeah, we know this shit is here.
Yeah, I try to be like, I like to be hopeful in those things, but like
yeah,
in a world where, not to say everybody got to go out and do this wildly excessive shit because this was like a really big power move, but in a world where like LeBron is building schools, I'm really big on like if you got it, like we could just make our own, like, because half these entities that we give shit to that are supposed to be doing their job just haven't. Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean,
so
agreed.
it's like right about now, like all of y'all, all you niggas out
that
here,
was the point, yeah.
All y'all on Instagram, like y'all all in the club, y'all all fucking the same 15 bitches. When you leave that bitch house and walk across the hallway to the next nigga who finna smash her, that's a billionaire. Why don't y'all have a conversation about how we can pull together about our resources?
No, all that money I leave on the dresser for this bitch, y'all make her pool that money together and get a teacher credential. Make this bitch be a teacher after school. Y'all all gonna open.
Facts.
There you go. The pussy be conveniently there and should be helping the youth instead of swallowing them. But
shit, that's I ain't even gonna laugh at that. That's just true.
Yeah, you be
wow, man. You know, Cinnamon really smart. How about you fucking let Cinnamon get that degree, dog? Like, shit.
She still can fuck as a teacher.
Dead ass.
Yeah. Send my old bitch right back to get a master's. Send my young bitch right back to get a bachelor's. Same graduation I was clapping in the Raptors.
Fucking do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Salute that. Push out here helping the man. I don't know how any of y'all.
That was an amazing line. And
I don't know how anybody out here, like, I don't know how anybody out here, like, is just, you know, you can love Drake and, like, you know, be a Push fan. I don't know how.
You give a fuck about the BET Hip Hop Awards?
No.
All right, real quick.
I'm
acting like you said you did.
We could talk about it, but I just don't.
I just want to talk about it because my second asshole of the week from Chicago is from there, Vic Mensa.
Yo, I saw that. I didn't really like. He apologized. I know he tried to like apologize in a way
Vince
for
is a
it.
dickhead.
But yeah, I mean, like, yeah,
He's
like
a
my
dickhead.
thing is like,
You're a dickhead.
I'm not coming at the dead, bro. Like,
You're a dickhead. You said, I want people to take accountability. Who the fuck is gonna take it?
Dead.
You can't take it. Look,
That's what I'm
dickhead.
saying. Like, y'all have this shit wasn't new. Like, if you was really about that, like, you
Not
should
even
check,
that,
like,
dickhead. Like, what accountability do you want this dead man to take, and then what accountability do you want fans to take for saying? Like, that's a conflicting thing. And granted, nobody's not saying they're not conflicted about liking somebody's music or liking the product of an artist who may have been twisted in whatever way. Nobody's saying that, but motherfucker, what accountability do you want people? What the fuck?
I don't know. If I got to be wild accountable for my music artist, I probably got to throw music away.
Yeah, because
Like, I got to throw all of y'all is trash in a way. Like,
but to me, my thing was like, dog, you were the same person that went at DJ Academic for one reason or another, even speaking on gang members in Chicago that were your friends, murdered or alive. Why the fuck can't you just shut the fuck up? Just like you didn't want people speaking about your people shit. And yet, why the fuck are you even speaking about that? What call to action are you causing? Donate some money to the victims. Go down there in Florida and finish doing what he was doing as far as domestic violence and trying to repair whatever damages he may have, trying to repair. You can't ever repair that damage, but just trying to contribute something positive to the community, to that community, to those women, to any victims of that. Why you just want to go pick up his work there? If you want to call, like, why you won't do that? Like, to me, it was so many better ways to do that. But
yeah, I don't know. I always think that whole, like, this whole,
he went about that the wrong way.
They all, but everybody, like you see, I don't know. I think maybe I'm too regular. Like, you see these people. Why the fuck am I gonna sit in front of a camera? Well, I mean, okay, X is dead, but like, if I feel this way about you,
yeah, they don't see these niggas, bro.
You got a tour. I can see you if I want to see. Like, I don't understand this shit of like, I'm gonna get in front of a camera.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
It's just whack.
I'm tired of niggas acting like rappers and entertainers are like, if they're not in front of your face, they not doing nothing at all. Like, these niggas got tour dates, these niggas got other shit, they got promotions, they got in stores, they got record label meetings, all that shit. So this idea that niggas be like, yo, if you wanted to catch that nigga, you could just fly here. No, because you kind of got to make a living. Like, you can't go get locked up and then skip money to go get locked up for doing some dumb shit. And then my thing is like,
I'm not even saying beat up, but like sitting up here and making a video about
you niggas
how
don't
you
really even care about this. That's my whole point. Is you niggas don't really care about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's always the point where it get to, like, at the end of the day, you niggas do not care about this at all. Like, y'all niggas do not be caring about this shit. Like, because if you do, you would even know how to be able to do something about it and not feel like it needs to be addressed in that. Like, and even if that's what you want to address, find a better way.
I just don't like all
this.
These.
Just makes you look goofy to me.
It's whack. Like, if you got a problem, like what you said, like, go address the issue. Like, it's in a world and like you can literally just go address these issues. There are entities like
and
I
what
said,
the fuck is awareness? Like, I'm so tired of people bringing awareness and shit.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Like,
What
I
the
know
fuck
it's
is
here.
awareness?
Fix it.
No, I see women with black eyes. Like, I know I'm aware of it. I'm fucking aware.
Dead ass.
I'm fucking aware.
They've been beating women up for a while. Like, fix
like,
it.
You
I'm
know what
a
happens
woman.
when I become aware of domestic violence? When women that I've known that have said, like, oh, this person in my life is hitting me or abusing me to a point where I feel victimized and I can't leave. You know what I do? When I become aware of the problem,
we go fix
in
that.
my attempts,
we go fix that.
I'm going to fix that in whatever way she's letting me know. Like, if you need $35 to go to a hotel,
it's actually been fixed in a night before.
Yeah,
one evening it was thoroughly fixed. Y'all niggas whack, actually. Like,
yeah, so that's my whole thing. Is just I want to bring awareness to this. Everybody's aware of what X did because X himself said it, motherfucker. Like,
yeah, and I'm not like,
and then and
that's one thing. Like, I think we talked about this before, but like, I'm not giving him a pass. But at what point, this like, okay, do you let somebody like, bounce back from this shit, from
just
some of the shit they
not
did?
even bounce back. You always have to be accountable for it.
Yeah, like,
just
I'm not
move
saying
forward and progress from that.
Because I repeat, y'all not gonna get me to say that we just cancel niggas for domestic violence. Y'all not gonna get me to stop playing Heartbreak on a full moon. All right, I'm playing the fuck out that. Okay, give a fuck who he.
A bunch of music. Not the
I
nigga
don't
that
give a fuck who he chewed on in that Lamborghini. Right, that album is gold. All right, that shit is pure fire. I play it right now like it's brand new.
That nigga
I
coulda
found
gnawed
2
on
new
one or
songs
two.
last week. Okay, shit's 47 songs long.
Nigga
Y'all
said
can
I
kiss
found
my,
a new song like it's Columbus. Like
kiss my
he
ass.
discovered America. I found a new song on a Chris Brown CD. Like
Y'all
no,
up here,
nigga,
you know,
that's-
everybody up here, you know, like everybody loved Dre like he didn't knock the bass out of fucking Michelet, all right? Like,
I mean, like,
damn, nigga, like relax.
relax, nigga. Bet you
Nobody
ain't
get
throwing
no
them beats
pay-
away, nigga. Ain't canceling your Apple Music now. Shut the fuck up. No,
I'm saying.
Yeah, I just think that's my. Own thing, bro.
saying.
That's just really my thing, dog. Is like number one, fuck awareness. Stop bringing awareness to shit that the whole world know about. Like, there's no more awareness that can be brought to domestic violence. Like, there's no more.
Dead
It's only
ass.
like solutions that need to be worked on. So
You know,
for
I got-
anyone
I
that
got-
wants to bring awareness to
I got
anything,
half a story. Since everybody up here, like, you know, seems like these regular famous people are wild, whack, and like negative. But what is positive is I gotta say thanks to my boy Preston and shout out to Noah James, because like last night they was like, oh yeah, you know, like Noah James got a he's starting his Love Monster tour, and it started last night. What's today's date? Today's a Tuesday. Today's the
8th,
Today's the 8th.
9th.
Today's the 9th. So it started on the 8th. He started in Pomona. It was like a free show, and it was dope. Like, and I would say, like, since we're like we were saying, we're talking about like negatives. Everything there was like wild positive. Like everybody be talking about
energy we
these.
like.
Yeah, everybody be talking about these vibes. That shit was wildly like ridiculous. Like, and I gotta get like the flyer. I have the flyer, but it's on my page or whatever. But like people I didn't know. But the whole everybody on the set. I'm not just saying this because like I'm, you know, high five to you guys. Like them niggas was dead ass good, dog. Like I was sitting there like it's hard to be a fan of 7-8 motherfuckers in a row, but like they just had good ass music, good ass vibes. And at one point I was gonna come up here and like try to like qualify. It was just hip hop. It was dope
So
hip hop ass hip hop. If you like hip hop, then you should be a fan of everybody that performed last night. Noah James, Love Monster Tour. The shit was fire.
Noah James. Shout out to the Love Monster Tour.
Like I would say, like I think like I remember one time we was talking and like everybody like talks about like positivity. This is one thing I like it has nothing to do with like even just everybody talk about positivity, like, you know, rub your back and bro is like, if I could put it into words, like aggressively positive. Like nigga shit, like he violently happy. Like he was
like
rapping.
smile, bitch, smile. Like
Damn
like
near.
that type of level
Dog,
of
it'd be like, look, it's like if I could ball some of his songs into it, it'd be like you get a fistful of love and like a fistful of happiness, and you will run up on negativity. You whoop that motherfucker ass.
You got that.
I was sitting there, I'm like, I'm listening to the shit. I'm like, I'm rocking like we finna start a riot in this bitch. Then I'm listening to him. I'm like, I'm happy as a motherfucker right now. Yes, fuck
all
this
rainbows.
negative shit. Yeah, nigga, like
the angriest rainbow you ever seen.
yeah, it's like if you had
ball of
rainbow
happiness.
color, rainbows, but they was like combat boots.
It's like a hurricane of happiness.
Dead ass.
Like a
It's-
tornado of smiles.
Fucking it up.
Yeah, it just sounds
Like-
it sounds like that.
Yeah, it's like Captain Planet.
Nigga out here recycling emotions.
Yeah, but that shit was fire. So shout out to my boy Preston and Noah James.
So I think for the just a dope ass podcast, like that's our thing, is like the just a dope ass artist of the week. So I think last week was Nova.
Yeah,
This week is Noah.
yeah. I'm not gonna put that pressure on us because I might not find everybody cool every week, but shit's dope.
I'll give it to an old artist who I've been listening to that week. So I don't really give a fuck. But I'm gonna make an effort. I'm gonna start going through IG and shit. So now that we I guess that we got a title now, like just a dope ass podcast. Thank you to everybody who's listening. Like,
damn, I got to thank knowing them too, like, cause I was definitely sitting there, like, and I definitely called him, and I was like, you know, this is just a dope ass show. It was just, and I said just a dope about 50 times, and he was like, so just a dope ass podcast. And I'm like, you know what? That's what we are. We're just a dope ass podcast.
Well, there we go. Shout out to them. So I guess one of these weeks we got to have Noah and them on, just because they kind of
Dead ass.
inspired us to have it. Perfect. I like it. Yeah, man, it's a quick 30-minute episode because I know you got a show to go to tonight. Like, TJ's going out to do the network, and just because
I'm really just going to support my
recluse.
friends. Like, like shit. Like Jay Black is out here. If you know, I'm not gonna go shit. It's already happening tonight, but
Still
my bro,
plug it. Shit.
Jay Black out here doing his
Out here is Los Angeles too. I don't know if motherfuckers know where we are.
Oh
Like,
shit, yeah.
We are in Los Angeles, California for
The
anybody.
vibe out, and yeah, you know, like niggas is mad. Like Like, you know, I'm a wild hermit, but, you know, I was like, I took like a day or two to be out here. Like, niggas is mad creative. Like,
You gotta get these fuckings, man. Every once in a while, I think
Highway Trill. That's J Black shit. Like,
there
so
you go.
Go to YouTube. Go to fucking. It's on iTunes. Like, niggas out here, like, you know, really living their dreams and shit. So go do that. Go support people who make good ass music.
Yeah. So we're gonna cut this short because it's just like background shit. Like my son's movies is in the background and shit.
But what y'all should really be appreciative of is we're very consistent with
Very consistent. This is 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. It
2
could
weeks
be,
in a row.
Could be 30
and we even
minutes.
got a name for this shit now, so we can officially like make social media.
Dead ass.
And start, like,
can't wait to walk in my job and tell y'all to fuck off.
Yeah, man. And like y'all gotta holler at TJ because I only do like the sound and engineering and shit. And so if the sound is shitty, that's on me. But if it's posted late, that's on TJ. We
That's
start
definitely
recording on Sundays and posting by Wednesday.
All that. So
yeah, we might accidentally get our shit together, y'all. Hang around.
Yes, if you know people that like are good and don't cost money, because we broke.
I will pay you in references and sweat equity.
Dead ass.
Yeah, you could put us as like if you internships.
Hey, look, dog, I
we
pay
all
you
for
anyway. Got these quality chuckles for you.
That's it. That is
Yeah.
it. At some point, like we'll, you know, I'm taking. So at some point, if we get famous, you can have all my groupies.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
There you
Like
go.
with no
Whoever
cheat.
wants to be an intern, I'll pay you in groupies.
Yeah. There you go. Because we gonna be somebody someday.
Yeah,
So,
it might be next week. It might be next month.
Knocking away these floozies, but you.
Yeah. If not, if I ain't got no groupies by then, I'll just throw your alley oop at the bar or something. Like if you're an intern, just want some ass, men or women. I'm a great wingman. You get 2 great wingman.
Big fact.
3. Tiff is over there too. She's included in this package, so you get 3 great wingmen.
There's a lot of like now. You know what I'm thinking about? Like, it's a lot of random features.
It is.
Like it's like
it's mad fringe benefits.
oh my god, who is that? It was who was at the house. Honestly, though, they just gonna pull up like, hey,
Yeah, that's pretty much.
yeah, we got special guests, I guess, to y'all, but they live
I
here,
don't,
so
I mean, at some point it will be special guests, but like it's kind of like this podcast is like a mix of all of our podfathers. So it's like the brilliant idiots. It's like
Podfathers. Is that a term? Is that out there?
I'm sure somebody said that.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, no, because Jalen and Jacoby called Bill Simmons their podfather.
Fuck.
Yeah, they call.
I was finna get like, oh my god, niggas making fucking progress. Right now.
Yeah, but for me myself, I would have to say like Taxstone and of course Free
Dog,
Tax,
hell yeah, dead ass tax.
Drink Champs, Brilliant Idiots, Jalen and Jacoby, Rappaport, I Am Rappaport podcast, Joe Budden definitely.
Honestly, all the podcasts that are good. Like, if
Yeah,
y'all
like
not
Matt
listening
Urban
to these, like,
podcast,
you got
Amanda Seals podcast,
Kevin Goddamn Smith. I listen to everything. Kevin Smith.
We just watched Kevin Smith the other night, man. Kevin Smith stand up that he had the heart attack afterwards. That was actually really good. I put Babe onto that.
Bruh.
Is it good?
That's my
Babe said she listened to their
that's my podcast goal. I want to like either go on Kevin Smith or like have Kevin Smith come and chop it up and just get high and kick with Kevin Smith.
I'm all for that, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't have no weed or nothing tonight. This was just like a
I'm not worried about it.
I was drinking.
I'm proud of us because honestly, you guys, this is the first time y'all have gotten anything sober like ever.
Yeah. This is quite
like y'all done got mad shit, but whatever.
I will not make this a habit of giving you guys sober content.
No, I'm gonna keep that energy. Like I'm really already out here. I said that like we had 50 episodes. Like yeah, it's first time y'all got that. Like
no, hell no. I will not continue to give you guys sober content. I completely apologize for that.
I had a whole bottle at the house.
That's not
and
a standard
just
I'm willing to
didn't even
set.
bring that shit.
No, I got a glass of wine sitting over there on the table. I'm just over here now.
Niggas is classy.
Yeah,
got wine and shit.
Oh man, you know this is a lifestyle thing for me.
It really is.
You know me. I live way outside of my means.
I gotta make that a thing. Like EJ is really lightweight P Diddy. Like it's when everybody out there.
It's
like,
a lifestyle thing, man. Like wait till I actually get some money. Like wait till I get some. Oh, it's gonna be so terrible.
Oh yeah, the money happens. It'll be like Diddy. It'll be like like.
But I'm still thrifty. You just have to be thrifty with your lifestyle shit. Like that's where like quality. And that's why like my lady calls me a hipster because I just feel like that's how I'm able to do shit. Like I have to make shit or like catch shit early for it to. I'm honestly because once it get high, I can't afford it.
I'm just trying to get rich enough to become Ross. Like I'm not gonna be a quitter though. Ross got rich and then started working out and shit. I'm doing the reverse. Once I get there, I'm not.
You gonna stop working out.
Nigga, I ain't touching no more gyms. I want no weights. I ain't running no more. Y'all gonna have to love this gut, baby. Like.
When I get rich, I just want the Jay-Z. Like I just want to look good in clothes. Like when I'm swimming in Ibiza, I can look like shit because I'm in Ibiza. But like when I'm like walking through Manhattan and shit.
But
I want
Jay-
y'all to be like, he look
Jay
like he
is
work
not-
out.
Jay's power level is over 9,000. Like it don't even matter. Jay walk in a room and shit just get cooler. So nobody gives a fuck. Like
Yeah, I don't feel like Jay even try to work out. I feel like niggas
Nah.
like Diddy and shit still be having trainers coming to the house.
you
and
see,
shit,
like
acting
you see
for
in
what?
pictures, like it's other rich motherfuckers around, and Jay's energy is just like, y'all welcome.
Yeah, Jay.
And it's
look
not like disrespect. Like he knows, like he's not like bougie, but he's like, like I could be like at home.
Jay look like Jimi
fucking-
Hendrix. Jay look like Jimi Hendrix. So I'm already knowing like his
Bruh,
energy right
he
now.
like,
It's
I
not
could-
even.
Like it's not even disrespect. He's like, yeah, I'm here, and like it's a pleasure.
He
to
just in the
you.
wind.
But like I'm not.
No,
really nobody
I think he just in the wind right now. I think Jay ain't got no cool no more. I think he's just a dad of 3. No, when I say cool, like you know how like nigga be too cool. Like Jay.
Oh no, it's not that.
Jay brought Michael Jackson out to Summer Jam and seemed mad calm. Like he just stepped to
Oh
the back
yeah,
of the
no,
stage and let
it's,
Mike
it's
perform.
nothing like yeah.
Like I don't think Jay is like that cool no
I
more. I
think
think Jay
things-
meeting people and being like, yo, I love you. I love you
Yeah.
work. Like I think that's Jay now.
No, yeah, I think shit could like blow up and like evaporate next to Jay, and he wouldn't budge. Like no eye winks, nothing. Like it would just be like, it's happening. But
It's
I got it.
crazy.
Yeah, like he just got it together. Like how everybody was panicking when like they turned to dust at the end of fucking,
Oh,
on the end of fucking Infinity War.
Somebody get the-
Jay would have been the only nigga that like we got it together, dog. It's crazy, but like we got it. It's cool.
Jay,
It's Hov. Like
niggas
he
would
would
have been turning the dust around Jay. He would have
Yeah,
like, it's the
even
rock.
even if he would have been turning to dust, he'd have pulled out his pocket a way to fix it and handed it to a nigga like, I'll be back.
Ta-ta, fix it.
Yeah.
Like,
It was the only way. I'd have been Jay like, no, I got it. Like I got it.
got it.
It's cool. We'll be
Steph-
back.
well, there it is. Just
Okay.
a dope ass podcast, episode 1 with a real name. I'm excited about this.
Okay.
Oh,
bye.
we kind of do have a intern. Where's Chardon? We have to get her to make a social.
Oh
media.
yeah, she's at home. Like she was gone when I started to pull up with her, but like she's at home. Hey, actually, this is 2. Well, this is one with an actual name, but the one before this is gonna be up. Y'all just gonna put the name with that.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll call those like a pre. Those would be like the EP episodes. Like
Oh
those
no,
would be
the
before
I
the
mean, like,
album.
one from last week.
Oh no, yeah,
'Cause I ain't
definitely.
put
Y'all
that-
gonna get that too. That's episode 0.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
our preseason game.
Look at that. We got wow, we were really coming out.
I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna figure out a way to like my procrastination and shit is gonna work for me. Like I have enough ways to like.
No,
lie to
that's the
myself about
mood
my
for life.
procrastination.
Everybody's
Yeah,
out here
no.
monetizing their bullshit. I'm
Yeah.
getting on this wave.
I'm really just putting lipstick and a really nice dress on my bullshit, and I'm just gonna hope somebody think that bitch pretty. Like, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut and dye this bitch hair, and I'm just gonna take my bullshit.
They
and
they
run it
gotta
to the
accept
bar
it
one
because
time.
they can't. You can't shame your bullshit. You bullshit shaming now.
That's true.
They got it though. They have to love it. Like you.
I'm
can
like
make,
my nigga Dave Chappelle. The truth is, I'm a liar,
That was the.
and that's the fucking truth.
That's the best. I don't want to talk after that. That was amazing.
That's the end of the episode.
Goodbye.
We gone.
Goodbye.